Here are my picks for today, beginning with Trishna. This is the new film from Michael Winterbottom, who really is one of the most amazing filmmakers working. He does all kinds of movies. Last year, he was at the festival with a film called The Trip, which is a hilarious comedy. This time, he's taken Thomas Hardy's classic novel, Tess of the D'Urbervilles, and he set it in contemporary India. And you've got one of the most beautiful actresses working, Frida Pinto, starring as Tess. In this case, she's a poor village girl in India who meets a rich boy whose father runs a hotel. It's about their romance, which is a tragic romance, really. But it's fascinating to see how what's happening right now in contemporary India is reflected back through the original story from Thomas Hardy and then through the vision of Michael Winterbottom, who always brings something really interesting to the screen. And I just happen to love Frida Pinto, so I was thrilled to see this film. Another pick for today is called I Am a Good Person, I Am a Bad Person. This is by Ingrid Veninger, who is one of the most talented young Canadian filmmakers. She's kind of a force of nature, really. She had a film last year at the festival called Modra, and this time she has another film where she plays herself a filmmaker who goes to Europe with a film on the festival circuit. It's about her life there. It's about her trying to balance her home life with her work as a director, her ambition with her children and her career. It's very funny. It's got that edge that you get with Ingrid's work very often, and it begins with one of the most jaw-dropping scenes in the entire festival. Another pick for today is called Last Winter. Now, a lot of the films in the festival are about cool urban people. This one is about rural people and about one farmer in particular. He inherits a farm in France from his father, and he has to decide what to do with it. Farm life is changing. A lot of the farmers are not able to make the livings that they used to do, and so he has to fight to maintain the farm life and the integrity of that life as everything is changing around him. It's a quiet film. It's beautiful. It's not hip. It's not stylish, but it feels like it's true and it's authentic to the way farm life is lived today. Another pick for today is called Headhunters. Now, we've all seen the Scandinavian crime fiction wave that was started by Stieg Larsson and the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo books and movies. Now we have another writer. His name is Jo Nesbø. Headhunters is based on one of his books, and it's like the Stieg Larsson books in that it's a very taut, twisty crime thriller from Scandinavia. In this case, you have Axel Hennie, who's one of Norway's best actors, playing a man who gets in over his head. He needs a lot of money, and he decides to do some pretty drastic things to get it. I'm not going to give too much away, but what I will tell you is that this is a big budget, stylish crime thriller from Scandinavia, the kind of thing that we just love to see these days. Another pick for today is called I Wish. This is by the Japanese director Hirokazu Koreeda. He is really one of the best directors working today. He made films like Afterlife and Nobody Knows. In this film, a 12-year-old boy is very upset that his parents have divorced. He wants nothing more than to get them back together, but how he decides to do that is the story of this film, and it's really pure magic. Now, Koreeda is a humanist director. He's really just interested in how people connect with each other or fail to connect. And in the story of this 12-year-old boy and his attempt to bring his parents back together, you really get a beautiful film and you understand a lot more about our own life and our own families.